Oops. And okay. Oops. Sorry about that. Oh, okay, share screen.
I'm so dark. All right, I'm just.
Okay. Okay. So thank you everybody for joining us tonight on Team Infinite Strengths Coach Opportunity Call. I'm actually just going to really quickly run through it and just everyone on mute that is not on mute, just so that everyone can hear us. So just hang tight, and at the end I will take you guys off mute so that if you have any questions, we can hop back on.
Oh no, I can't hear you.
Can't hear me? Kathy, can you hear me? Whose phone is ringing? Who's that? I have everyone on mute? Okay. Courtney, can you hear me? Kathy, you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, you can hear me. So,
yep.
Okay. Okay, so we're just going to kick it off then. Welcome to Team Infinite Strengths Coach Opportunity Call. We're really excited to have you here. For anybody that doesn't know me, I am Marissa Luna. I am one of the Diamond Coaches of Team Infinite Strength, and I wanted to share with you guys about the business opportunity, about the company itself, why we love coaching so much, why I love it so much, how I got involved in it, and all the benefits and perks of joining our team and that there is to offer. So before I go into the company, I wanted to share a little bit about myself. So I'm Marissa Luna. Like I said, I am a mom to a 2.5-year-old little guy named Zach. I'm married. I have a full-time job. I work in the financial industry as a senior analyst. I have 12-hour days, so I commute about 2 hours each way to work every day to downtown Manhattan. So I definitely understand time limitations and juggling hectic, busy lives and, just the day-to-day hustle and bustle. I lost 55 pounds in 5.5 months on my journey, being part of Beachbody. And I'm a 2-star Diamond coach and a 2015 Premier coach. Just to share you a little bit of how I got involved with Beachbody. I've been overweight my entire life. I've been a size 16 or 18 pretty much as long as I can remember. I have never been the thinner girl. I was always told I had a pretty face. That was something that resonated me. People always said to me, "Oh, you have such a pretty face." And I've kind of figured that's all I was ever going to be. And I just assumed I would be overweight my whole life. And, I became okay with it. One day, Courtney in 2014, February, 21 Day Fix had come out. And Courtney and I have been friends for almost 18 years. And she had said, "Marissa, come join me, do this program with me." And I said no. I was very resistant. I had no interest in it. I didn't believe anything could work. I've tried several things over my life, and I didn't believe that I figured this was going to be a fad and something else that I just wouldn't work for me and it wouldn't be for me. When we fast forward 3 weeks, Courtney had finished one round of the 21 Day Fix, and she had lost 16 pounds. And she said, "Seriously, you have to join me. You have to do this with me." And I still resisted because I still didn't believe anything was going to work. But it was on back order. I don't know, a lot of you guys know when this came out. This was, a phenomenon. Everyone had jumped on board and was really excited about this program. And it was on back order for 2 months. And I freaked and I ordered, and then I was scared that I ordered, and I didn't even really want to do this journey. And I said to Courtney, I am just going to do one round. That's it. One round. Who could live on these little tiny containers? That's what I said to her. I actually remember this conversation. Who's going to live eating this tiny containers and drinking shakes? I'm not a shake person. I don't like working out. If I can get back to my wedding weight, which was like a comfortable size 16, and I'd lose about 15 pounds, I'd be okay with that. This is not a lifelong thing. Like, definitely not happening. So we fast forward now. I had done one round. I had lost about 9.5 pounds. And I was like, okay, I like this. I'll kind of continue it. But I canceled Shakeology because of the cost, right? A lot of people talk about, they don't want to continue because of price. And I was one of those people. I said, I'm not spending this on myself. I could be spending money on other things. And so I canceled it. And you can ask my husband this, but you did not want to live with me that 1 week that I did not have Shakeology in the house, because my mood swings were out of control. I was uneasy. I was tense. I was craving Shakeology. I wasn't craving the cookies. I was craving this dense nutritional shake that I love, that I incorporated into my life every morning. And now all of a sudden I wasn't having it. And I was really unhappy. And my husband had said to me, Marissa, like, seriously, you need to just order the shakes again. And I didn't want to. And he had said, like, you deserve it. You're having great results, and you really should just order it again. And at that time, Courtney had presented the discount opportunity of being coached to me. And I said, well, if I'm going to continue it, I'm not paying full price. That's not me. Nope, because I don't even want to spend the money to begin with. And my husband was like, seriously, 25% off, what's the big deal? You're going to spend between $3 and $4 a day. We spend way more than that on meals in our house. And, you need to just sign up again for it. And that's what I did. I signed up and I said, I am not interested in being an active coach. I just want the discount. So that's what I did. And then we fast forward like a month. Now I've done another round of the 21-day fix, and I lost another 10 or 11 pounds. And I was down 20 pounds at this point. You guys know, you all look on Facebook and you look through your feeds and you share things about your kids' parties or what you're doing on the weekend. You went to the zoo and things like that. And I started sharing my life. I had no intention of actually being an active coach. I just started sharing the meals I was eating. And one night I shared my progress pictures, not because I was trying to inspire people at that time. It was just what was going on in my life. And I can't even begin to explain the overwhelming responses that I got from people, sending me constant notes, like all night long. I was up, I remember, till like 1 or 2 in the morning that night, because all my computer kept doing was ding, 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 ding. I was getting so many messages from people, you're inspiring me. So amazing. What are you doing? Asking me questions, telling me how fabulous I look, telling me how proud they are of me. And, and I'm a real person. They all, my friends on Facebook know this. I've been overweight my whole life. I'm not Photoshopped. I'm a real person, real results. And, at that moment, it was like, a switch flipped and everything changed for me. And I went from that person that said, like, I'm barely signing up for the discount to, oh my gosh, I want to help people. And if this is what it's like, I never want this feeling to end. And that was when my journey began. So my 2-year anniversary is actually, as a coach, is going to be coming up in May, because that was when I had started in May of 2014, that I had shared my progress results. And I can't even begin to explain, what a change it has done to my life. I can say, well, it's changed my exterior, right? I now can shop in normal stores and feel comfortable and confident. And, that's amazing and fabulous. But, the other side of it is people send me notes saying, thank you. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for making me feel better, for being there for me when I'm having a bad day, for encouraging me. Your posts working out, that made me go work out. And, those are the reasons that I do it. I always wanted to be somebody that helped people. I worked in a crisis hotline years ago, and but it's not the path I had taken. And I never knew that I would be helping people in health and fitness. Like, the girl that was overweight is now inspiring other people. And it's just a humbling experience. And it's hard to explain unless you experience it and come on our team and really see you know, the transformations inside that people have. And so that was how my journey began, and is why I am, you know, I spend my hours being a coach, because I absolutely love it and I couldn't imagine doing anything else. On the flip side, obviously there's a financial benefit too. You know, as great of a job as my husband and I have, we both have good livings. We have a lot of bills, right? I have a mortgage. I have multiple car payments, daycare, right? Taking care of kids, doing, you know, extra things with Zach. And, you know, that all comes at a price. And what I used to do is I'd put money in my savings account, and then every week I would have to move that money back out of my savings account and put it back in my checking account, because I realized I'm going to bounce a check, or I'm not going to have enough money to go to the food store and I'm going to have to use my credit card. And it was such an unsettling feeling. And it was, you know, really hard to understand that, you know, this was, you know, what I was doing. And, you know, being coach with Team Beachbody has really changed that for me. I put things in savings and I keep it in savings. I don't move anything back. And ironically enough, yesterday, I actually just upped my amount that I'm going to be moving into my savings account, because, you know, I'm trying to save for my family, for my future. I'm going to be signing my son up for swimming lessons in a couple of weeks. And so, you know, these are, you know, you get out of it what you put into it. And if you only have a couple hours a day to work, then, you know, that's the kind of income that you may make. And if you have more than that to put in, then, you know, it's sky's the limit. And you know, there are people on our team that have been able to change jobs or quit jobs or take part-time jobs because of it. So it's really such an incredible experience. I can't even begin to explain how it's changed my life. So I'm going to jump into, that's a little bit about me. I could share a lot of things, but that's who I am and why I'm a coach and why I love it so much. So let's get into the business side of things. So what is Team Beachbody and when did they launch? So Team Beachbody is a multi-level helping company, and they work with personal trainers and nutritionists to provide, you know, the most amazing products to end the trend of obesity. That is something that's really important to the company. At their core, their root of everything that they do is to end the trend of obesity. And in 1998, Carl Daikeler and John Congdon had created Beachbody. And that was when they had come out with, you know, P90, P90X, Slim in 6, Turbo Fire, Yoga, Booty Ballet. And their core purpose was to help others achieve their personal health and fitness goals and have healthy, fulfilling lives. You know, that was what it was really important to them. And they tried to make their company stand out by creating programs that required hard work and commitment. They didn't want to provide magic potions or quick fixes, because they, you know, these are real people and they wanted to have people have real results, long lasting, healthy results. And what they had noticed is there was a community of online messaging that was happening, message boards, where the customers of Beachbody were sharing their results, their excitement, and encouraging each other. And what they ended up doing is they were inviting people to join them. So at that time, Carl and John had recognized like what an amazing community that was. And at that time, they had invited those customers to become coaches. And in 2007, they kicked off the launch of Team Beachbody. And that was where everything had changed. And that was when they created Insanity and Turbo Fire come out, Shakeology, which was a huge component of the company. Now the company was starting to incorporate nutrition into things, which was, you know, taking care of, you know, it wasn't just working out. Now they have nutrition, Shakeology, Ultimate Reset, the 3-day refresh. And as you can see from the screen, from anybody that is on the call and can visually see it, so many programs have come out because they're listening to the people's needs and providing those for all different people. And so they're not pigeonholing into one type of person. So there's been a lot of amazing programs. Obviously in 2014, I had mentioned 21 Day Fix It coming out, and that was a huge, huge shift in the company because, you know, portion control is so important to ending the trend of obesity. And then in 2015, they're even stronger. They've come out with some other amazing products. Beachbody On Demand, which is huge for people that are on the go and, maybe can't work out in their living room with their DVD player. They need to be at the gym or they'll be at the park. Their needs of people were really heard. And Team Beachbody, Carl and John, they just keep coming up with new and innovative things that are really going to help people end the trend of obesity. And what's going to help people get there are all these new and different things that will help them reach their goals. So jumping into the business a little bit, as you can see, in 2007, that was when the company had really kicked off, and there wasn't a lot of revenue, but over the course of the years, they've really increased their growth because there's so many people to help, and there's so many people that want our help. In 2014, the company had made $500 million, but by 2015, they almost tripled their revenue because of things like the 21-Day Fix and Shakeology and Extreme and all these programs that have really, ramped up people's need for, results and to feel good and to feel healthy. And they're working and people love them. And so.
And I think, can you hear me or not?
Yes.
Sorry. And the big thing is the 30-minute workout. So I think they have this really large target audience. There's like a lot of busy moms or just busy people. And they're very big now on these 30-minute or less workouts that provide you with awesome results. And they come out with multiple workouts a year, whereas before maybe they would come out with like 1 or 2 a year. Now they're coming out with 3 or 4 new programs a year. And because of that, they're having this huge growth. And they're committed to that same type of growth over the next years. They're getting in new trainers, and they're they're trying to get like a younger audience in, so it even expands their market even more and whatnot. Sorry, I just wanted to know. But it's like that 30-minute workout that all of a sudden really started changing people's lives.
It's true, because it really changed my life. I wasn't willing to commit the hour. So, and then with the growth of the company also became the growth of coaches, of us, the people that help people. And, as you can see, in 2014, there was 236,000 coaches, and now there's 400,000 coaches, because there are so many people out there that need to be helped, and there's so many of us that want to help that, the market is endless. There's people everywhere to help. Courtney, do you have those facts? I know that we were talking about this earlier today.
I don't have it with me, but basically what it comes down to is like 1 out of 4 people, I think, are considered to be, or 1 out of 3 people are considered to be obese. And if you think about the population in the United States and Canada and Puerto Rico, and then you think, okay, wow, there's 400,000 coaches. That's a lot. Like, how would I even find people to help? You're fine. And if you don't feel like you're fine, well, Beachbody's going to be going to Europe. So when it goes there, like, you want to be a coach that's supporting the people there. And once it goes to Europe, like, it's just, they keep testing out different markets in different countries. And they're going to go to France, and they're going to go to Spain, and they're going to go to, Italy, and they're just going to go from country to country. So it's just, I really just wouldn't worry that there's going to be too many coaches. Like, there'll always be more than enough people to help.
That's true. Okay. So what is a coach, right? So we can start by, what doesn't a coach have to be, right? A coach doesn't have to be a fitness and nutrition expert. In fact, I never was. I learned about it as, through my own experiences. Do you have to reach your fitness and nutrition goals already? Absolutely not. A lot of people like to relate to you. And, from my own experience, even I know from Courtney's experience and a lot of the other coaches on the team, we did our journey with our clients, with our, our challengers, because, the one thing that's really great, we can share our struggles. It's not all about the rosy days. It's about our hard days too. And being a person that goes through it with you really makes it different, and you're relatable. If someone wanted an expert, they can go and sign up to be with a nutritionist. But if they're signing up with a coach, it's because they want the real person, and all of that comes with that. Do you have to be an experienced salesperson? Absolutely not, because this isn't really sales. We consider this sharing your life, sharing something that you're passionate about, that you love, and sharing yourself, your journey, and your love of what you're doing, and sharing what you've learned with being part of the company. So absolutely not. I don't like sales. Sales is not my type of job at all. I could have been a broker if I wanted to do that, but totally not interested in that. So do not worry. Sales is definitely not what you're doing here. So, Courtney, what should coaches be?
Well, the number one thing is a coach should be committed to like basically proving that the product works and just being a product of the product. And the thing is that I always say that, I became a coach so early on in my journey. I think I had lost like 16 pounds when I signed up to be a coach, or maybe like 14 at that time. And I had like 80 something pounds to lose. And I actually believed that if I signed up to be a coach, this first thing being the proof that the product works, that it like meant I had to stick with it. And I had to, that being a coach would obviously be me helping people, but those same people were helping me stick with my goals, because if I was a coach, I had to be proof that the product worked. So I needed to stick with the program, and I needed to drink my Shakeology, and so on and so forth. So coaches have to be proof that the product works. If you stick to a program, the product will work for you. Coaches have to be committed to improving and developing themselves. And I just drove my mother-in-law to the airport. It took like 3 hours. And then I drove to Long Island from the airport. So I was in the car probably for 4 hours. And all I did was listen to like personal development. And I'm constantly trying to do things. Like I listen to personal development, motivational stuff, and then I listen to professional development, things that were like podcasts that were teaching me things. And you constantly have to be committed to really just developing yourselves, and every day trying to be better than you are today. And I send Marissa messages like, I feel good today because I feel that I developed this and this and this. She got one today from me. So you constantly have to think, I did, right? Yeah. But you just can't just like be a robot and just mimic what everybody else is doing. You have to develop yourself, and you have to make, and constantly grow. You have to be willing to support people on their journey. Like, you will be that person that people will go to when they have something to celebrate that's connected to their journey, but you'll also be that person that people go to when they're really down in the dumps. And you have to be prepared to support those people and to be somewhat of a neutral party, You want people to be successful, and you can't get upset about things. You have to sort of just continue to be supportive and think about the type of support that they need. And then the other thing is being a team player, because you are no stronger than your success partner. When you do this, it's really important that you either like through the process of going through trainings and whatnot, you might find somebody that you click with and they become your success partner. Or you just might feel you click with the whole team and you lean on the whole team for support. And basically, you have to be a team player. You have to be willing to, do your part in a challenge, and you have to be willing to share ideas, and you have to be willing to show up ready to learn. And, you just have to really be okay with being part of a team, because we're Team Infinite Strength. So it's all about teamwork. And like Melissa Cardona says, I don't think she's on this call, but she says, teamwork makes the dream work, or something like that. So, but yeah, so you have to be a team player.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So about our team, I touched on it a little bit earlier, but, we have all different types of coaches. So, you don't have to be one specific person. We have working moms and dads. We have stay-at-home, parents, moms and dads, fitness experts. We have personal trainers. We also have people that work full-time, people that work part-time, like I mentioned, retired people. So, the group is made up of several different types of people. I work full-time, Courtney works part-time, Kathy's a stay-at-home mom. You can be anything, and you make your own hours. That's the really great thing, because you're your own boss. So, if you only have an hour today to put in, then that's what you put in. And if you have 5 and that's what you want to put in, then that's what you put in. And that's what's really great, the flexibility to do what works best for your schedule. qualities that coaches have on our team is, Brittany had mentioned that we're team players and we really like to help each other. We're caring. We have personal drive. We dream big. We're always learning, improving, and sharing with each other. We set goals for ourselves. We set goals for the team, and we all work as a team together to get there. We plan, we organize, we brainstorm. These are all the great things about our team. So it's not you and you alone. You're not thrown in and it's like, oh, now what do I do? How do I grow my business by myself? You don't, because these are all qualities that are on our team and everyone comes together to share them. Okay, so benefits of being a coach. There's so many of them. It's hard to even fit in this little screen. So as I was just talking about, you set your own hours, flexibility of doing what works best for you and your schedule. You can work full-time or part-time. What you do with your business is what you get out of it. So if you want to be a successful full-time, Beachbody coach, business builder, then you may be putting more hours in than somebody that wants to be a hobby coach and maybe wants to just do this for a little extra cash. You're able to build your business online or in person. I would say probably 90% of my clients are from social media. So don't think that if you only have a handful of friends that you wouldn't be able to have a successful business, because that's absolutely not the case. And that's something that we help you with to grow your network. So it's really amazing what you can do with social media. We earn 25% commission, and that's on everything that you sell, from Shakeology to programs to equipment, clothing, skincare line, all the different products that Team Beachbody sells, you get 25% of if your clients purchase those for you. You also, as a coach, save 25% discount on everything. So that's huge, right? On your Shakeology. If you get Shakeology on HD, you, instead of spending $132, you're going to spend $97, which is awesome. And anything else that you purchase is going to be 25% off. So that's a huge savings, especially if you love the products as much as we do. There are team bonuses and quarterly bonuses, and those things, you get based on rank advancements and growing your team. And, so there's ways to qualify for team bonuses and quarterly bonuses, which is really fabulous. Paid vacations, like a bunch of coaches just came back from a cruise that was paid for because of their efforts working with Beachbody. Courtney and I and some other coaches on the team are going to Punta Cana next year, and that's courtesy of Beachbody as well. So, there are perks and rewards for being a coach.
And they're nice vacations. Like, we're staying at the Hard Rock and it's all inclusive. Like, it's not like they put you at some random hotel,
I know.
I also just want to add in that in terms of, you could focus part-time or full-time and whatnot. Like, Marissa and I both live in New York, and it's super expensive to live in New York. Like, you can buy a 2-bedroom house for $600,000 in New York on a quarter-acre property, right? So, like, put that into perspective. It's expensive to live in the suburbs of New York. And if New York people can make a salary, right, and support their families, or just like pull their own weight with the amounts of money that they're earning, if you live basically anywhere else in the United States, well, maybe not California, but if you live south of New York, if you live west of New York, if you live north of New York, I mean, I am not 100% sure what the how expensive things are in Canada, but you really are in such a good position, like, that you could seriously, if you wanted to one day, quit your job and, totally make this your full-time thing. If I moved to Florida tomorrow, I don't know that my husband would have to, like, I don't think I would be working, and my husband would probably just get to do something he really liked to do. You know what I mean? And not that he had to do. In New York, I still work part-time. I don't have to. I'm choosing to. And he works. So, but like I said, in New York, you also, a 2-bedroom house on a quarter-acre property, or at least where I live, is like $600,000. So it's very expensive to live here. So if you're on this call and you live anywhere else, tell me where you live, because I might move there, number one. But it's just, you could seriously make this your full-time job.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just my big like awakening that I had the other day when I was looking at houses in other states.
Well, let me know if you're moving, okay? And actually, Courtney and I just came back in January from a trip to California. We were in Los Angeles together, and that was courtesy of Beachbody as well, that we had earned from our hard work. So there's a lot, and I've never been to California, so that was a really exciting trip.
That's
So
fun.
no, oh, did you say?
It was fun. No, I had fun.
So there were a lot of great perks. In terms of what kind of support do you receive from Team Beachbody, right? So there's two different support systems. There's Team Beachbody, which provides you with training tools. They have coach trainings, marketing, anything you can possibly dream of for any product that they sell or provide. You were able to get information on. So it's not you're flying blind. They have this virtual online office, which is your virtual desk. And as a coach, you log into it, and it's like having, an instant hands on every piece of material and information that you could possibly dream up on the company, the products, the clients that it would target, things to help you grow your business and to really help people on their personal journeys. The other thing is the company has, this great communication with their coaches. They share breaking news. So anytime new products come out or new things that could help your clients or your business, they're providing a bulletin for you in your virtual office. Every week, there are top coaches that share their knowledge, their wisdom, things that they've learned in the business, things that have helped them, that would help you. And you get that every week, which is really great. And they record it. So if you can't make it, it's okay. You can then listen to it another time. They have monthly newsletters, and they have an FAQ area, so that way if you ever have any questions, you can always go and search something if you can't find it. And they have live chats, so you can always contact somebody if you're not able to find information or you need an answer that you just can't figure out on your own, or that we're not able to, for whatever reason, guide you with.
And their customer service is available for you and your clients 24 hours a day.
That's right. And we use it a lot.
I use it sometimes.
So that's what you can expect from Team Beachbody. But what can you expect from Team Infinite Strength, right? We're here. We're telling you we're great, right? We are great. Here's the reason why we're great. We provide so many things to you guys. I mean, I can't even explain how much I love our team. We're constantly doing new and innovative trainings for all of our coaches. We have weekly team calls to share with what we've learned, to have you guys share what you've learned, and just, to help each other grow our business, share, brainstorm, have ideas. We do monthly team challenges together and team building events. We have a personal Facebook page. So a lot of you that are in our challenge groups, there's groups like that just for our coaches on our team, so that we're able to bounce ideas off each other and support each other and, give constant support and, ideas. So you're never alone. And that's why I keep saying it. I keep drilling it in your heads, because you really are never alone. We are with you every step of the way, because, being a team is really what helps you be successful. And we recognize, great leaders on the team. And even Courtney had posted that she recognized some leaders today, I saw. So, we're always noticing hard work, and, it's something that's really important to us. So that is what you get on our team. And something I just want to mention in terms of Team Beachbody and what makes them so different from other companies. There are a lot of companies, you hear about the competitors out there on this tree, right? We all know who they are. And they may have some components of this. Some of them have fitness, some of them have nutrition. I've heard some are coming out with some peer support. But what really makes Team Beachbody different is that you're getting all the components. You're not just getting a little bit. So you and your clients and your customers that have health and fitness goals, that want to feel good about themselves, they're not lacking in one area. They get the fitness aspect of it. They learn about nutrition for their lifestyle, for their family's lifestyle. My family eats so well, and I have such a healthy husband who's lost like 80 something pounds himself. So, you get everything. You get peer support, right? That's us. your clients are going to be getting us. You as coaches also still get us. When you become a coach on the team, you don't lose your coach. Your coach is always your coach. So Courtney is my coach. She'll always still be my coach. She's my success partner. We do everything together, but she's also there for me as my coach if I ever need that. And then there's reward. So the company recognizes hard work by those trips, by those monthly prizes and gifts that they send out. And so, these are all the things that really make, showing up to work such a great thing, because you know that you have every component covered. So that's really what makes them different. How do you actually become successful with Team Beachbody? Well, there's all these different programs that I was mentioning before that you get a commission off of, and this is where your business comes from recognizing the needs of the person that you're talking to, finding out their health and fitness goals, and then matching them to programs that would help them reach those goals. And that's where you come in as a coach. And that's where the online office comes in. And that's where your team comes in to help you with guiding you on how to do those things. So as you see, there's so many programs that come out, and there's something for everybody. So, it's not just, well, this is only going to work if someone needs to lose 100 pounds. No, there are programs there to help people tone, or Shakeology for people that just need to have a meal replacement or are lacking vitamins and nutrients, and they need to have their 27,000, micronutrients they're not getting each day. So there's so much for everybody, and that's what makes it so fabulous. And Shakeology, they keep coming out with new and exciting flavors. I don't know if you guys have all seen Cafe Latte that just came out. It's like, it's a phenomenon right now. Like, everybody is in love with this new flavor because the company is listening. People love mocha frappuccinos. So what did they do? They went and they created this amazing flavor called Cafe Latte that everyone is loving. So there's always new things to help, get people's attention, and, that people are going to love and really enjoy as part of their health and fitness. So here's a question for you, right? How has Team Beachbody improved your life? Courtney?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, aside from the fact that I think I was considered morbidly obese prior to starting, and that I lost 85 pounds, I think that, I was in a job that I liked, but a job that kept me away from my family for 14 hours a day. And I was missing a lot of those big things that were happening with my kids. And I, was not creating the life that I had dreamed of. And Beachbody just gave me an opportunity to have a job where I can, continuously work on myself while helping other people work on themselves. And I just don't, every other job I've ever had, it was about me just helping people. And although they were fulfilling, it's just, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just, as I help people, it helps me, and it's not just like financially it helps me because it makes me maintain a healthy lifestyle being a coach. So that's one thing.
Yeah.
There's 5 things.
Thank you. And I'll agree with that, actually, because I was just telling one of my challenges the other day that, one of the great things I really love about being a coach is that I think that, I have moments where we all are human and we have our rough days and we fall off on a weekend or something like that. And really what brings me back in is the fact that I'm a coach, that people rely on me, and that keeps me, in my health and fitness. So, that's something that's really great, because sometimes I think it's very easy to go back to, another life. And that's what really, I love about this, that there's accountability that keeps you extra accountable, because you're now accountable to other people. And, if you're inspiring other people, you second guess maybe having that extra piece of cake today, or, things like that. And that really helps me stay healthy. And I love that. So what are your options as coaches, right? So we have several different types of coaches that you could be on the team. I had touched on it briefly before. If you're ready to join our team, you can come join our team, be an active coach. If you more were interested in the discount, you could just continue to join the challenge groups and sign up to be a preferred customer on our team, which then is entered into monthly raffles. And you're just a special customer on our team, that at any time, if you chose to be an active coach, you could be. So the big question, right? Everybody always wants to know, well, what is it going to cost, right? How much do I have to pay to be a coach? So it's actually very low maintenance fees, right? There's not many businesses out there that you can only spend $15.95 to actually kick off. So being a Beachbody coach, your monthly maintenance fee is $15.95. And what that gets you is all of the things I had mentioned with the coach online office and the personal websites and marketing and communication and training documents. The company already spends billions on marketing, as you see all the infomercials and they're on TV. And so you don't even have to spend, a lot of companies you have to spend in marketing and things like that. And you don't have to do this with the company. You just have to show up and you spend your monthly fee and you're able to get access to everything and they do the rest for you. It's really phenomenal. And so that fee also gives you the ability to get your 25% discount. So even with Shakeology being discounted plus this fee, the price of your Shakeology a month comes out to about $114, which is still cheaper than a client. So that is why so many people choose to, even if they don't think they want to be an active coach, but they want to continue their Shakeology, they still sign up to be a coach because it's still cheaper and financially it just makes sense. So over the next day, somebody that invited you will be reaching out to you and sorry guys, I skipped ahead. So questions to ask yourself is, does Team Beachbody feel like it will suit your needs? Will it help you achieve your personal goals? What kind of coach do you want to be, right? Do you want to be an active coach? Do you want to be a preferred customer? Do you want to be somewhere in the middle? Do you want to be maybe a hobby coach where, you earn, a few $100s a week and, you're just trying to make some extra money? Or do you really want to make this a career or business? Do you not love what you're doing and do you want to change your life and create that life by design that you're hoping for? These are all the things that, you think about and that, we would love to talk to you guys about. I know that there's always one question before I go into this next slide of, is Shakeology required, right? That's a big question that people often ask. And so I'm just going to jump right in there before I even talk about coaching and what the next steps would be. And so technically Shakeology is not required, right? I know there are people that don't drink it or maybe at this time can't afford it, and that's totally okay. Going back to originally when we were talking about being a product of the product, it's really important to believe in the products that you're trying to share with other people, that you're, to be able to say, I know I'm proof of the product, and that's because I incorporated the 21-day fix and Shakeology and the workouts into my life is, how people join you. And so if you're not incorporating into your life, it makes it really hard to then say to them, well, I really think it's such a great thing for you to incorporate. So while you certainly don't have to, it's something that you should really consider in terms of your business and in terms of your growth. Courtney, do you have anything to add with that?
No, I just think that, so when I started, I signed up as a discount coach also. And the fact that I was getting Shakeology and I was paying $97 a month for it, it really created this level of drive for me to build my business, because I wanted to cover the cost of my shakes. You know what I mean? That was my first goal. I was this month I'm going to cover the cost of my shakes. That means that I have to be willing to help 3 people with their health and fitness journey. And it sort of was my standard. And I did it the first month and I've done it every single month since. There's never been a month where I have not earned enough money to cover my shakes.
Right.
So I think, and if it's a financial thing, I actually think it's probably better for your business to get shakes and stretch to pay for them, because once you pay for them once, 1 month, with your earnings, you will never go back to not paying for them. You'll just never go backwards. You won't.
Right.
You'll
And
never take money out of your pocket again. Like, you will make more than enough to cover them.
And the other thing is with Shakeology, actually, for people that get it recurring, you're going to be making an income recurring. So it's not that you necessarily have to find new people every month in order to cover that cost. If I'm your client and I get it every month, you make 25% off of it every single month. So that's something to also consider. And that actually comes to like, can you, if you're thinking about joining our team, if you're thinking about becoming an active coach, can you think of 1 or 2 family members that would want to join you? And maybe 1 or 2 friends that would want to do a challenge with you? It's as simple as that. When I started, I thought about the people that were in my life that want to get, healthy and feel good about themselves. And it's normally there are people in your life that are interested and would join you. And that makes the whole transition of being a coach and starting it together really exciting and helps you start to build your business. So that ends our presentation. I'm going to run through and take everybody off mute. So that way, if you guys have questions, we would love to hear them. So I'm just going to run through really quick.
While she's running, no, I'll wait. I was going to say, while she's running through, does anyone have any questions? But if we won't.
That'll be hard, right? Okay. Okay. I think that's it. I got everybody. So, okay. So I'm going to unshare my screen so that we could. All right. So, there's a couple of people still muted. Sorry, I'm coming. Okay. So, do you guys have any questions? Don't be shy.
Anyone?
Nope. I thought you guys did a great job.
Oh,
You did a great,
thank you.
You're welcome.
great job answering all of my questions. So your presentation was well thought out.
Thank you.
Okay, great.
Now?
Every time you had a question, every time I had a question, I'm like, oh, she just answered that one. I guess I'll cross it off my list. So thank you so much for sharing. My phone's going to die. I'm surprised it lasted this long.
Okay, great.
All right.
So if you guys have any questions, you can post them in the group. Otherwise, the person that invited you will reach out to you, or you can certainly reach out to them. But hopefully, we'll see all of you in the team group eventually. Do you want to say something, Marissa?
Well, we actually have the raffle for tonight, Courtney.
Oh, right. Let me write down everyone's names.
So I don't have questions. I just want to say thank you. This was wonderful. And I just signed up to be a coach and I can't wait.
Yay! So excited.
Okay. Oh,
Well,
all right. Just stay on for 1 second.
okay.
Chrissy, you have to do it now.
Okay.
You know you're on there, Chrissy.
Who are the phone numbers?
All right. I just need people's names. So Bonnie.
Bonnie, Stacy.
Sorry, I was totally on mute. I thought I wasn't. It's Christy. Yay,
Okay.
Bonnie, you signed up.
Yeah, you have to do it now.
Christy,
I
Linda,
know.
Elisa.
Actually, Marissa, I could just take a screenshot. Actually, no, I can't. Okay, sorry. Christy, who came next?
Linda, Elisa, Emily. All right, now phone numbers. So I need a 856 person. Who's that? 856?
That's not me.
No, I'm a 203 number. I don't know if that came up.
Who's that, Holly?
No, Angela.
Angela, sorry. Going by voice. Who else is on the phone? Because I don't see names.
So 925. Who's that?
That's me. It's Marcy Ryland.
Marcy. Hi, Marcy.
Hey.
Okay, and then
I don't know why my video's not working, but
who's 605? 516-605.
That's Melissa.
Okay, who's 856-906?
Guys,
Who's 603-352?
No.
Right. And then there's
Natalie, are you there?
919.
603 is Chrissy.
Chrissy.
Oh yeah, 603 is Christy. Sorry, I didn't. I was thinking of Natalia.
And I have you
Is she
already.
on?
Yeah. Okay, and then there's
I
one
think
other
so.
person. This says call.
919 is Jody.
Jenna.
Jenna.
856906 is Jenna.
Gemma.
919 is Jody.
Jody.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, Stace.
And Natalia might be the last one. The one that had to hang up.
603.
Okay, and then there's just one call-in user one.
This is Emily. It might be mine. My phone number ends in 5897.
No, you're good, Emily. I see you.
Oh,
You actually came up with your name.
Okay.
I called in, but I think I'm the 203 number.
That's the
Oh, wait, you were just talking.
Yeah, that's Angela.
Okay.
So
Okay, good. We've got everyone.
thank
All
you,
right, so I'm
ladies.
going to do the raffle. I'll
Thank
write
you
these
so
down.
much.
Do a real raffle, and then I'll pull it out, and I will post it in the group.
Thank you guys so much. Post in the group if you have questions. Reach out to either of us. Reach out to your coach. We would love to have you on our team. We are kicking off a new training group the first week of April. So if you're interested, we'd love to have you in it to help you guys kick off your business. So definitely keep us posted. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Great.
you.
Thank you.